So we've got a few of them to do here, so let's kind of go through these fairly quickly. And we're going to go back and forth between box method and distributing. Just again, so we see them both ways for those, depending on how comfortable we are with them. So x times x is x squared, 3 times x is 3x, 3 times x is 3x, 3 times 3 is 9, which makes x squared plus 3x plus 3x plus 9, which makes x squared plus 6x plus 9. Again, a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. X squared, 3 times x times 2, 6x, 3 squared is 9. A squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Next one, we'll distribute this one. This is 2x plus 1 times 2x plus 1. We'll distribute that to that one. We get 2x times 2x plus 1. And then we distribute this to that one. We get plus 1 times 2x plus 1. So that's 4x squared plus 2x plus 2x plus 1, which is 4x squared plus 4x plus 1. And again, notice a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. It works. Next two. 4x minus y, 4x minus y. Make a box on this one. 4x times 4x is 16x squared. 4x times negative y is negative 4xy. 4x times negative y is negative 4xy. Negative y times negative y is positive y squared. So that's 16x squared minus 4xy minus 4xy plus y squared. And these are the same term, these negative 4xy's, because they have the same variables and the same powers. So 16x squared minus 8xy plus y squared. And finally, the last one here, 3m plus n times 3m plus n. We can distribute this one. So 3m times 3m plus n. And then plus n times 3m plus n. And that's going to give us 9m squared plus 3mn plus 3mn plus n squared. So my final answer is 9m squared plus 6mn plus n squared. All right, and if you're having trouble with any of these, make sure you stop and ask before we move on to the next section, which is multiplying a plus b times a minus b. So here we have something very similar. It's just instead of having we just have opposite signs. We can do one of these just with the a's and the b's here. I can take the a plus b and distribute it to the a, and I get a times a plus b. And then I can take the a plus b and distribute it to the negative b and get negative b times a plus b. And what happens? I get a squared plus ab minus ab minus b squared. And notice that these middle two terms that we're so used to having here, ab minus ab, they cancel each other out. This is 1 minus 1, that's 0. This is a squared minus b squared. So whenever we do this multiplication where it's the same numbers just with opposite signs, we're going to end up canceling out this middle term and getting a squared minus b squared. Let's look at a few examples. T plus 5 times t minus 5. We're going to box this one. Ooh, it's a tiny box. T times t makes t squared. This is negative 5t. This is positive 5t. And this is negative 25. So here we have t squared minus 5t plus 5t minus 25. And notice that middle term cancels each other out. So we get t squared minus 25. Or, in other words, that same pattern we just saw. A squared minus b squared. My a is t squared. My b is 5 squared. With a minus in between. Let's do one more example. 3x plus y times 3x minus y. We're going to distribute this one. 3x plus y times 3x makes 3x times 3x plus y. And then we're going to distribute this one to the negative y and get negative y times 3x plus y. So this is 9x squared plus 3xy minus 3xy minus y squared. And again, the middle two terms, 3xy minus 3xi, cancel each other out, become 0. So we end up with 9x squared minus y squared, which again follows our pattern, a squared minus b squared. 3x squared, 9x, or 3x is 9x squared. Y is y squared. And that's the last of them we have for this video. Go ahead and go back and do the Canvas questions that I have for you, and then watch the final video in this series, which will conclude and answer those last couple questions for you.